Hi everyone, Serena here, aka Woolly Nomad, and welcome to a colourful MITT episode. Today I am toting my MITT wares, and it's one of those flippy mitts where you can flip the end and make them even more cosy than they are. These are called the Opal mitts because I knit with this Opal yarn, which is a 4-ply fingering weight yarn, and I knit on 2.75mm needles. The pattern link is down below in the description, so if you feel like knitting up these mitts, go ahead and download the pattern. Right, so basically I've got these balls of wool. I've got the this nice cream colour, pink, and I've got this purpley colour with an idea of making a little motif which I could add to the mitt. So I've got, there's an idea of what I might use. This is probably going to be the background, and I might use just the two, the pink and the cream colour, instead of, 3 or, Anyway, it's a choice. I just brought this many out. The pink is the signature 4-ply, and it's got some blue face Leicester in it, so it's really nice to knit. And that is the Drops Fable, which is, it's the Drops Flora, which is also really nice to knit. And the third one is the Drops Fable. So if you want a variegated look to the motif, you can use something like Fable. I'm going to use these two, pink and cream. Right, so I have already put together a little diagram with a little tiny heart motif on it, and this could sit on its own in a design, or it could become a fair pattern or a color work pattern. So options are there for this, and I was thinking that would look quite nice. I mean, I'm using the 2.75mm needles for the design, and I thought it would look nice on sort of the back of a mitt, which is the idea here. So I've gone ahead and cast on 10 stitches in the Drops Flora because that's the background color, and so far it's knitting up nicely. So if you've never knit with Drops Flora, I recommend it. It's really affordable. So I've cast on the 10 stitches or 11 stitches, and I've used my Addi 2.75mm needles, which have a 40cm cord, and I've got 2 of those. So I like to knit up mittens and gloves with 2 circular needles, 2 times circular needles, like I do with socks. So I knit socks in the same way. Usually with a rather like a 2.25mm needle for the socks, but for gloves 2.75 is quite nice. Right, here we are. I've knit up a tiny weeny little sample, and I really like it. It's really cute, and I think I will just carry on, and maybe that could be a fair design, or it could be just a motif on its own. So we'll see. But I think that would sit really nicely just after the rib at the beginning of the mitt, or in the middle, or just at the end. So it could be a one-liner, or I could cover the whole thing. So and when you're designing, often knit up a little sample just to see how it goes, how it knits, and what it looks like, and then carry on. And I can change this if I want to. I can make it bigger, can make it smaller even if I wanted to, but smaller, it wouldn't have as much impact, I feel. I think that size motif is quite nice, and I think it works. Anyway, if you want to knit up those Opal mitts, download the pattern linked below, and hang around and wait for something that's going to be available with some sort of heart on it. I do have some heart mitts as well, which are in my pattern libraries. I will link those as well. They're not these hearts, those are slightly different, but they're called the Love Heart Valentine mitts or something. I haven't got them with me, so I can't show them to you here, but maybe I'll show them in the next episode. Anyway, happy knitting!